what he says is the big mistake that any organisation can make is that they get stuck. They get stuck in the middle. They don't have a clear source of competitive advantage. And if you don't know what your organisation is supposed to be good at, then how do you make decisions about things? Because someone might come to you, your source of competitive advantage might be differentiation. I'm not sure what the college's is, but it might be service. And someone comes along to you and says, well, actually, I think what we should do is cut down close the service centre because we can outsource that. But if you know what your source of competitive advantage is, then you can use that as criteria to help you make a decision and rationalise it. So, here we are. But it just happens to be Porter's view. He also talks about the value chain. Another interesting case study is Lidl's. I mean, I don't know, Lidl's are a European organisation. Do we have them in Romania? Yeah? Okay. Are they big in Romania? Okay, yeah, I mean, and Aldi, of course they... No Aldi. Okay. Well, it's interesting. I mean, I was around, many years ago when Lidl's launched in the UK, and this conference I mentioned to you earlier, when Ken Morrison and Sir Terry Leahy were there. I was a minor figure, I must stress. But Lidl's were on the scene at the time, and they were quite dismissive of it because they saw them as being a niche player. But if you go into a Lidl's, what do you find if you go into a Lidl's? How do they run their business? Huh? Their own brands. Their own brands, absolutely. So that helps them reduce because they're not paying a premium brand for a Duracell battery, or they're not paying a premium brand for Fairy Liquid. They're offering their own brands, and they're doing some great advertising. Really good, isn't it? Okay. What else do they do when you go to a Lidl's? What type of promotions do they do? Weekly. Okay. So they don't mind using promotional activity, and also they have a much narrower product range, and they put things on shelves in brown paper boxes. Is that right? In brown. And a significant cost of running a Tesco and a Morrison's and a Sainsbury's is that they have got to have merchandising staff overnight to fill the shelves up. Okay, so what they do is, the average Tesco in the UK has got something like 35,000 lines. The average Lidl's has got something like 3,000 lines. So it reduces the whole complexity of the whole arrangement, and they don't have to have people stocking shelves of an evening time. So that also reduces. So everything they do reduces the cost of running the business. So you could argue that their source of competitive advantage is cost leadership.